Oh, mate.
That was a lovely touch.
Hey, welcome to Metal Review Cast. Today we're going to be reviewing Hand of God by Surya.
And we needed the hand of God because we have just spent God knows how long getting this fucking solution to work so we can actually record it. But, Surya, official, thank you very much for providing us early access to your video. We just had to make some significant changes to get this working because you recorded it at 4K with an interesting encoder, but we love you for it. We do like a challenge at Metal Review Cast. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got it in the end. It's taken a long time. But we always appreciate when people want to give us early recordings and stuff.
Reviews.
Yeah.
So yeah, we appreciate that and we thank you. Hence why we've put a bit of time into trying to make this fucking work.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, we're already at half time on the CS. That's how long it's taken us.
Come on.
Yeah, so see, Surya, Hand of God, appreciate this. And yeah, they've gone through a couple of changes. So
I'm going to say it's been a while since we've heard some stuff from them, isn't it?
I think they changed their vocalist a long time ago, like a fair while ago. Because I remember them going through some big changes, and also they now don't have a bassist, and they'll be going forward without a bassist.
Well, that can work.
Yep.
I mean, we've had that with Envisions as an example. They do
Visions, yeah. Did Isolate have a bassist?
On and off.
Yeah, and then they went without one, and now they've brought in. Now it was As Veiled. They do have Adam, right?
Yeah, they have Adam here.
Oh, just trying to fucking remember everything. So yeah, it can definitely work. So it'd be interesting. It's saying it's like a level up for them. I have noticed they've been pushing a lot of stuff because I think when we originally found out about them, they're one of those. They're one of those.
They're very skilled.
Not
very
posting
heavy,
much.
Progressive stuff. But not posting much. Yeah.
Some stuff in between. It's just missing out. I think I've seen a lot more from them, and they seem very I think I even saw them like pushing their stuff towards like the Takeover download and stuff like that. Like Cabin Boy and stuff have played. So yeah, I think they've obviously found what they need to do now. Really want to push it. And it was Nick Hill who provided us with this. So yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
I'm eating on stream, by the way. It's just the sushi's too nice and I'm hungry.
It's taken us ages to get to this point.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Yep.
Does everything work? Checking the recording. All good.
I'm liking this. There's some deathcore vibes to it.
Yeah. I was feeling that.
But without less of the symphony stuff and a lot more rhythmical rather than just blast beats. But there are some nice deathcore vibes to this. I love his vocals.
Yeah. I think because I've only listened to it. I've actually only listened to it once. But what I found is that the more I go into the song, the more I found it quite easy to understand what he was saying as well. And as you say, like with that kind of deathcore style, as much as I do listen to, obviously, I listen to one band. I listen to Gareya or whatever the fuck they're called. I still have no idea what they're saying. I think it's nicer to find a finer balance than to me just be like, this is sick. I fucking love this, but I have no idea what the dude's saying and I'll never understand.
But yeah, it's like I love Law on the Shore.
Yeah.
But all I know is he's making pig noises.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, he's either a pig, he's Schmeagol, or the devil, but I don't know what either side is saying.
Yeah.
It just sounds cool.
Unless he's breathing, then you understand.
Well, yeah. But this is nice. I really like this. Good start. Start's fucking aggressive as fuck, though.
It is, that's what hit me.
I liked in the intro as well how it had like the screams really like far back as well as like part of the actual intro and not as like the scream itself. Do you get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like in a distance and then it was coming forward.
Yeah, make it a bit more atmospheric. Yeah, it's really nice. Because I said they had a lot of talent, so I'm not going to act like I can remember their other stuff that we've reviewed or listened to. If I'm being honest, my brain.
I think we were always impressed by it.
Yeah, we were.
It was quite. I think they went through one of their songs. I think it had the visualizing. It was like some weird fucking psychedelic thing that was going on.
Yeah,
but it was quite progressive. That one. It was like progressive deathcore. It was like but it was really good. I think we were always suitably impressed. Right, I'm going to hit play from this bit. It's tearing me down. I feel it coming. All these years I've suffered through and I won't bow down to you.
That bit. Very nice.
Let's go.
That was a lovely touch.
You'll feel it coming. All these years I've suffered through and I won't bow down to you. All these years you've lived your life with your tongue and pushes through. Bring your devil out, I'll show him where his grave is. I won't back down. I'll kill your god. I'll drag us both to
Like a double breakdown.
Yeah.
We had one earlier, chorus again, then another breakdown. I liked it.
I see your eyes.
The third one.
As we drown in your I'll feel demons.
Oh, that's deathcore.
Yeah.
Nice. A few takeaways from me off that I actually really, really like is it's really obviously it's the first time listening, but I get the impression it's going to be really easy to remember. So if I was a fan and I was watching them live or whatever, I could remember the lyrics quite quickly because actually after the first verse, the rest of it kind of was a repetition of the chorus and then reiterating like the message that he's delivering, really, which was the same words. So I think that's really fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't over egg it with the blast beats and stuff. It was really nice. The other thing I liked is that the classical metalcore, deathcore kind of slow down drops. It wasn't just a case of slowing it down. It went to halftime, so it was still the same time signature. It went to halftime, and then this last bit was like quarter time, so it was half that half, if that makes sense. So you could still move in the same way to it. It wasn't just trying to follow the rhythm. It was just half of what the previous speed was, which is fucking... Actually, that's great. I really, really liked it. And his voice is brutal.
Yeah, it's very impressive to say that there's that deathcore element without him ever quite going fully into it. And that's what I really enjoy, as I say, because I can get into deathcore, but it can get very tiresome very quickly. And I don't feel like that with this, so...
Reminds me in some ways, not necessarily as Genty or Degenti, how you want to pronounce it, but reminds me of After the Burial, in a way.
Mm-hmm.
In that level of aggression without any singing and just purely throwing fucking weight behind the instruments.
Yeah.
It kind of has that vibe to it, if that makes sense. It's like, just, it's a very...
It's still cool, very melodic as well, because at times they get a bit melodic and then obviously they drop it back down into like the 17th breakdown. Like, it is an interesting sound, so, and it is really nice, especially as we've talked about like drummers a lot in the past few years and how like drummers are experimenting more. It doesn't have to always be like when he just did I don't know what he did, like the top of the cymbals, maybe it's like ding ding ding, and you're like, it's like really heavy and slowing down, you're like tick, 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 and like, oh hi.
But then on the flip side, whilst he's doing all those lovely accents, the beat was like, apart until the fill, at that point the beat was just like his standard it wasn't like going absolutely skits with his feet.
And we've talked about it loads, but it's nice that bands are just allowing other genres to kind of get involved. Even if you're heavy as fuck, there's still room for a bit of funk or...
Yeah.
We always talk about Caskets. Like, Caskets aren't the heaviest, but James is super funky for a band of that ilk. Like, so it's really nice to see that. Like, it really does change the song, I think. So it's not just, oh, here we go again, overly heavy. Everything's heavy. That's all we care about is heavy. It's like, you have to get really creative now with the level of band, I guess, that are around. So
yeah, and I think this is attached to the point of what you just said, but I like the fact that you don't really have a chance to breathe. There's a lot going on with it, and with like a breakdown and then going into a half-speed breakdown straight after that, you're like, okay, breakdown's done. Oh wait, no, it's not. And then goes down. There's no second to breathe, but I kind of like that.
It's like the progressive kind of style, but if anything, I would say it's regressive rather than progressive, and not in a negative way. It's just like, you know, like if you listen to like I don't know, Periphery or Monuments and things like that, there'll be like complete step changes or moving to a completely different style or pace changes and stuff like that. Actually, they're keeping it the same but taking stuff away from it whilst having more breakdowns and preparing you for the next phase. If that, so like, so just like you said, it's keeping you on your toes, but it's not excessive where you're finding like an intensity. It's like, nice. That groove's nice.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it's only what 3 minutes 46. I'd say it felt shorter.
Different things on that. Yeah, it did. Yeah.
If I like a song that was less than 3 minutes, just showcasing like a load of talent. So and I'm still learning the lyrics, but I found it quite easy to understand most of it, which is good, as we say, with this genre. I think it makes a huge difference to people like me anyway, and I know same with you guys to say like the overall deathcore too much screaming, like I have no idea what's happening. Pigs, wheels, breeze, and some girthy fucking screams. I'm like, it sounds good, but I don't know what's happening. So I need that balance for me personally. And it's got like again with a lot of these bands that we listen to as well, and it came across well, as you mentioned, in regards to like the Hand of God and how it was happening. It's like it gave me a little write up about it. It's about witnessing someone displaying self-destructive behaviours and the consequences that impact those around them. It explores the hope that if one stays true to themselves, the manifestation of their internal conflict that is created by their God complex can be destroyed. There's quite like an in-depth
That's good.
thought process as to what they've written, I assume. Going off of their own bloody description, which is very in-depth. So
That's philosophical, that.
it's very philosophical. Reading that's hard.
Yeah.
I'll make you check yourself, Sean.
Yeah. But no, it's really good. And yeah, obviously appreciate getting it early. And it's nice to see that, like we do, a lot of bands have lineup changes and change overall stuff. And as I say, I have seen them more active over the past year or so. So I'm kind of hoping they're really pushing towards something. They found the sound, they found the members, and
yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to say next. Just judging from that, I would really like to champion them and hear more from them and see them do well. Do you know what I mean? Because there's definitely a talent there, and there's a room for them. Do you know? I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Yep.
All out.
Where's
The
this
mixing
being
was good
released?
as well.
Yeah. And also, I'm glad that everyone stopped recording in warehouses now as well.
Yeah, but this could be a room in a warehouse somewhere on top floor.
Yeah, but it's
Like,
It's
really
a nicer
very
one,
cool.
though, right?
it's nicer though. It's not just a big empty space, and then just all the instruments that you just going round. It's actually different rooms.
You
Yeah.
never know. It might be just some abandoned practice room.
Yeah, still better though.
Yeah. See, that looks nicer. The brickwork's
Yeah,
really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a London Underground toilet.
So the mix and master is by James Stevenson at Stimfallion Productions in York.
Okay.
Yo,
They need a
nice.
big up.
Yep.
Yeah.
One that we've maybe heard
I've
of it
not come
before,
across.
but fuck knows.
Yeah, I've not heard it.
But very good. So yeah, definitely deserves some love. And visuals created by JWA Creations, who we have heard of. It could have been Surya again, because I actually can't remember. But again, very good quality. This is it's going to be in 4K from what we were seeing. We were trying to get this to work.
Yeah.
So yeah, always appreciate when people go to people that are of a certain standard, as you say.
Yeah.
But no, really good. I guess the only critique is that from what I can see is they're releasing it on their own channel. So, and
Yeah.
sometimes you can get a good viewing, but they do only have 160 subscribers on YouTube. So I feel like they have used a Space on Travel or Dreambound before. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, we would always suggest trying to use a different platform, especially when you got a nice video. If you're doing visualizers or whatever, release it on your own channel. But if you've got a video and this is a big release for you,
Yeah, get it out.
just consider it for some. But no, thoroughly impressed. So
Yeah.
Definitely gets the sealed clap of approval from me.
yeah,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this. Look
Yeah.
forward to more.
Yep.
All right, everything down below.
Plays out.
Give them the love. Do you say?
Yep. All of that.
And yeah, hopefully we'll see these boys live at some point.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, maybe they get a gig with Veiled or something,
Yeah,
or vice versa. I reckon they'll go together very, very
Yeah,
well.
that'd work well. Yeah.
that's true. Even though obviously they're a bit heavier, I could even see them on that In Retrospect gig in December.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
A bit of a heavier sound, but it's still interchangeable. So definitely could work on that as well. So In Retrospect, Swarm 6, some Surya on the go.
Yeah.
Be wicked.
Feeling it.
Yeah. Place out.
Ciao, ciao.
See you in a bit.